Hello, my dear 12th Science and Commerce IP students. Myself Saleha Naz Akhtari, and today we are going to learn IP Matplotlib in Pandas. Right now, I have taught you like we are having in this year three important libraries that we are going to study under Python. One is your NumPy, one is your Pandas, one is your Matplotlib. I have taught you about Pandas data frame series, how to create that. We have also seen in the last video how to create the pivot table and what is its use. Let's have a quick recap of it, then we'll go to the Matplotlib. So we have seen how to create pivoting data frame. I have given you the example of this particular table where we are having item, company, rupees and the US dollar, where we are creating the mean values, where we are having the pivot table, index as item, companies as company, values are rupees, aggregate functions np.mean. So this is basically pivoting of a table we are using for the data analysis, where we are changing different views of the data for the proper analysis of the data. Clear? Now this particular example is about handling the missing data. Here one dictionary is been taken as raw data, and columns we are giving by using the keyword columns as name and age, and the data of the dictionary has been arranged in that way in the data frame. Now when we are printing, now what is this fill now? Fill now function is actually wherever the date age is your NaN, okay, it is going to fill that particular NaN as 0. Okay, so actually this particular function is used if you are not want to, if you don't want to view this NaN, if you don't want to display this NaN, you can display any particular number here, like fill now is your 0. You can display any fixed age category also. Next, today we are going to start, as I said, that is the Matplotlib, and this is the last part of the Python we are going to study in this particular year, and we are going to repeat and revise the concepts and the programs related to these three libraries throughout the year. Matplotlib is basically, as you can see in the diagram, is used for the graphs. Here it is a comprehensive library for creating the static, animated and interactive visualization. Here you are getting a term that is visualization. That means how to visualize the data. We can visualize the data easily with the form of graphs. Develop publication quality plots. Okay, use interactive figures that can zoom, pan, update, all these things. As you can see, different types of graphs are in front of you. You must have done these things in Excel also. We are having area plot, histogram, scatter plot, pie plot, bar graph, all the different types of graphs are there. Now plotting with pyplot. Matplotlib is a Python package. Here some theories have been given to you, which is used for creating the two-dimensional graphs, three-dimensional graphs, and it provides the state machine interface to the plotting library in the Matplotlib. It means that figures and axes are implicitly and automatically created to achieve the desired plot. For example, calling plot from pyplot will automatically create the necessary figures and axes to achieve the desired plot. Now let me show you this one, plotting with pyplot. This particular example you see, initially it will be like very much clumsy, and because we have just started, but if you understand, it is very easy to draw the graphs in Python. First of all, as we are writing import pandas as PD, similarly we have to write here import matplotlib.pyplot as plt. Now again the same thing, the name of the library is matplotlib.pyplot, as you can give any name, as plt, as p, you can give any name. Second line is import numpy as np. Then label equals to Anil, Vikas, Dharma, Mahen, and whatever some names have been given. They have been treated as the labels, and this is on the x-axis. And percentage is your 94, 85, 45. These are on your y-axis. Now index is np.arrange len of level. That means length of the levels. But how many levels we are having? That many we are going to find out. Create the index. Now plt.par, this particular function is actually going to create the bar chart, or you can say right now here we are creating the bar graphs. Now plt.bar, we are plotting index, and what is index we have saved here? Index we have saved as np.arrange len of level. That means all the levels we have set it as the index, which is on the x-axis, and on the y-axis we are going to display all the percentage. Okay, in this way you can create, or you can simply write plt dot bar, you can pass level comma per, the same diagram will come. Now if the level, x level, y level, as you are writing in the graph paper, you are showing for what purpose you are using the x axis, for what purpose you are using the y axis, same way here also you can label. plt dot x level you can go by the student name, font size equals to 5. plt dot y level you can go by the percentage, font size equal to 5. plt dot x ticks we are going to have index, level, for font size equals to 5, rotation equals to 30. What it means, this x ticks are going to show you the lines on the x axis. We can see the lines. Now we are having the lines, that is the marks. Okay, similarly for the y axis also you can use the y ticks. And plt dot title, that means your chart title is whatever is. Let me tell you students, here all the options are used. It is not compulsory for you to use all the options. You can use the option that is required to you. Suppose you don't want to write x level, it's okay. You don't want to write y level, that is also okay. You only want the bar graph, that you can write. You don't want to put the title, that is also okay. And finally, after writing all this command, the last line that you can see, plt dot show, that is important. You can write this line to display the graph on the screen. Okay, next, plotting with pyplot. Now here we are talking about histogram. Okay, histogram in Python, there are various way about creating the histogram. One of them is using the matplotlib library. Using this library we can easily create the histogram. So we have to write just few statements to create the histogram. First of all, how to install? Already see, I told you, if you are using Jupyter it is coming in built. If you are using Python 3.7 above and you have to install it, then you have to write this particular command, pip install matplotlib, and after installation we can create histograms. Now these are the histograms. Okay, can you see the difference between histograms and the bar graph? I'll show you again the difference. See, I'm just moving back to show you the bar graph. Look at this, each bar graph is different, like they are separated from each other, but in histogram they are connected. The bar graphs, when they are connected with each other, that becomes your histogram. Easiest way to remember, or you can say the differentiate between bar graph and the histogram. Program in Python, develop a Python program with below code and execute it. So what we are going to have, import numpy as np, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, data equals to as it is given 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, plt.hist, we are going to have 5, 15, 25, some amounts, and beans are your 0. See the beans and the arrow mark, you see the beans are the points that you are mentioning on the x-axis. So we are starting from 0 till 10, 1 unit, 10 to 20, 1 unit, 20 to 30, 1 unit, 30 to 40, 1 unit, and 50 to 60, 1 unit. These are your beans. Weights are your, that is you can say 20, 10, 45, 33, 6, 5. These are the weights, you can say the total distance, you can say. Okay, and then as color, you can see the side lines, we are having the red in color. And finally plt.show. The first argument of hist method is the position of the xy coordinate of weight, where weight is to be displayed. Number of coordinates must match with the number of weight, right? Otherwise it will show you the error. Suppose you are passing the beans as 5 and you are having the 6 commands or 6 that values are you are passing within the this bracket, then we are going to have the error. So that is wrong. Now plotting with pyplot histograms in Python. For better understanding, we develop the same program with minor change. Look at the changes that is been given. Import numpy as np, import matplotlib.pyplot as plt, same way, data equals to some numbers, plt.hist 5, 15, 25 and 15 and 55, and beans is again 0 to 60, right? And weight is 20, 10, 45, 33 and 6 and 8. Okay, in this way this has been created. At interval bin of 40 to 50, no bar, right? 40 to 50 you can see there is no bar, because we have not mentioned position from 40 to 50. We have not mentioned any position from 40 to 50, right? So we are having the range of 55. We are having the range of 15 after that. So in this way, whereas interval of 10 to 20 width is being displayed as 16, as 10 plus 6 both weights are added, because 15 is twice here. in the first argument. So we are going to have the displayed as 16 because 15 is twice. So this kind of you can only go by the analysis by putting different numbers into this, and if you are seeing the numbers you will be able to see what are the total numbers, and you change the numbers, do the analysis, give no problem if the error is coming. Sometimes the error is due to some or other reasons we cannot exactly locate here, but yes, try to give the same program as I am displaying here and trying to write this program, and you will get the output, and you will be enjoying plotting the graph in the Pythons. Okay, thank you so much. I hope you understand. Any doubt you can pass your doubts to the links or through the live classes. Thank you.